This is Desmond Booker, your favorite Christian dating and relationship coach, and also your success coach, helping you go from single to successfully dating and helping you accomplish any success going to one level of success to the next level of success. Let's get into today's topic today. This morning, I finished up talking about grinding to grace, and we're going to continue with that within our queens. We're going to be talking about dating, grinding versus dating with grace. Okay. And so there's a difference between your dating with grace and your dating versus grinding. Okay. Um, have you ever felt like you're crushing it in your career, on your job, but in any area of your life? This I always want to even say like that because with you being a high achieving queen, you're killing it, right? But you're killing it in all these other areas, but at the same time, not in your love life. And so, how is it that I can be killing it in these other areas of my life, but not killing it in my love life? You're showing up as a high achieving queen, yet you're either attracting the wrong people or attracting no one. Attracting the wrong people or attracting no one. But you're a high achieving queen. We're going to get you there today. Because I know that is, oh man, that is a heavy, exhausting feeling. How is it that I can reach success in these areas, but not success in my love life? My life is good, but I want to have somebody that I can spend my life with, right? And so I know that that's heavy, that's exhausting, and that's why I want to talk about it. Because dating with grinding will wear you out, but you're supposed to be dating with grace. You're a high achieving queen. So as we're going to begin to shift from the dating grind where you are forcing, fixing, and fighting to dating with grace, where you're attracting from a place of healing, a place of wholeness, okay? And this is what we're going to be talking about today. I'm so glad to see that you guys are joining me and coming on here. As we look at this today and realize that there is so much more that you have to offer to those that you've been offering to, but they haven't been offering you out. You've been grinding, and you've been grinding really hard. And when we begin to look at you grinding and you're not and you're forcing it, you're fighting with it, you're doing all these things that you're desiring to do and feel like you're doing it, but the results are not there. That's frustrating. And what we want to begin to do is I want you to begin to think about what would your life really be like if you were just not grinding, but that you were moving with grace. No, it's like no effort. It's like effortless. I want you to really think about that, where you're not looking at the text, trying to figure out what this text means, what dating app should I be on, what does this person inbox me? Is this going to be somebody that's going to be good for me? This person I'm getting to know, what are they? That's grinding. You're trying to figure things out, and you're going to have to begin to let things. You're going to have to begin to let things go, because when you approach dating as a job, you're having to win. You lose your feminine power. You're trying to build a relationship on top of unhealed foundations, right? You're grinding. You're trying to figure things out, and you need to just let things go. You need to let things go. And so I want you to think about this. Are you thinking from a place of scarcity, or are you thinking a place of abundance? Okay. Are you thinking that there are plenty of men, or are you thinking that there are not enough men? Not enough men in my church, not enough men in my city, not enough men where I live, right? Are you thinking of scarcity, or are you thinking of abundance? I want you to start thinking that there is plenty of good men, and all I need is one, right? That's all you need is just one. So if there's plenty, because if you're feeling like with the scarcity, like there are very few good men left, then what are you going to do? You're going to grind. you're going to try to make things happen. No, you're going to be thinking from a place of abundance. There are plenty of men. There are plenty of men, and they're good men that are waiting for me. Good men that I'm going to be attracting into my life. Because if you are thinking scarcity, you're going to what? You're going to repel and you're going to push them away. You're not going to see men come into your life. You're not going to see the good men. What you're going to see is a man who thinks like you, right? He's going to be thinking scarcity. He's going to be thinking, let me see if this is the one. And he may not even be attracted to you. He may be just saying, well, it's not that many good women out here, but I found me one. And so, you see, no, we're not going to be thinking from scarcity. That's dating with what? That's dating, and you're trying to date from a grind when you're thinking from scarcity. But when you think from abundance, you're now stepping into dating with grace. There's plenty of good men out here for me. And if so-and-so can get married, then you can certainly get married. Why? Because if it can happen for one, it can definitely happen for the other. But you have it's a switch that you have to change in your mind, and you have to start thinking a little bit differently. So are you dating from a place of protection, or are you dating from a place of hope? And that's attraction. I want you to think about what I just said. Are you dating from a place of fear? That's protection. I got to protect my territory. I got to protect, if I see somebody, I don't have to do anything extra. You just be yourself. You don't have to date from a place of protection. And that's fear. Protection. No, you want to date from a place of what? Of faith. I believe. That's abundance. Okay? So grace in dating comes from you mastering yourself. I can master myself. It's realizing that your internal system determines your internal system determines the quality of person you attract. It's the way that you think, it's the way that you feel, and it's the way that you act. That's going to cause the right person to come into your life. And if you're thinking, feeling, and acting the right way, the right person is going to come into your life. That's why we're going to get rid of that scarcity mindset, that fear mindset, and we're going to put on and we're going to create what? We're going to have the abundance mindset, and we're going to have the faith mindset, and we're going to not going to grind, but we're going to be moving in grace. There's plenty of people out here that are meant for me that I'm going to run into, and I don't have to be concerned about when or how it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and I'm going to meet him at the right time. And when I meet him, he's going to notice me, and I'm going to notice him, and it's just going to be great. That's the kind of mindset. Not, oh my goodness, I met somebody, but they did me like this, so I don't know, and he was really good, and I thought it was going to be, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to meet. Nope. You're going to start grinding again, and you need to step into grace. So grace is what you're wanting to step into, not grind. You aren't just looking for a date. You're looking for a partner who matches your queen energy. You're looking for a partner who matches your queen energy, right? You have a queen energy about you. And if you're grinding, then you're gonna attract the wrong person. But if you're moving with grace, you're going to attract the right person. And so this is nothing but what? I'm gonna be moving with abundance mindset. I'm gonna be moving with grace. I'm going to be moving in my queen energy, right? Because when you're in your queen energy, now you can do what you're needing to do in order to get the person that you are desiring to be with. And so that's very important that you begin to move in with grace. Now, what I want to start talking to you about is about the habit of stopping the grind. You're going to need the habit of stopping the grind of chasing. So many times you don't even know that you're chasing, but your energy tells us that you're chasing, right? So you're going to start attracting and stop chasing. Okay, I know that the right person is going to meet me at the right time. I'm not even concerned about it. It's going to happen. I've been working on myself. I've been making sure that I have the right mindset. I've been making sure that my mindset is fluctuating and is aligned with my feelings, and then my feelings are in line with my actions. Okay, I'm not thinking abundance and moving in fear. That's not in alignment. I'm thinking there's plenty of great guys out there for me, and the right one's going to find me. And I'm moving with feeling it's going to happen at any time, and it causes me to act, not reactionary. Oh man, nothing is happening. Nobody is. Here we go again. No, we're not going to be doing that. Okay, you're going to be moving that, and so you're healed. You have your boundaries. You have everything that you're needing. And when you align your internal world, the way that you think, the way that you feel, and the way that you act, you stop attracting the wrong people. They simply no longer fit into your frequency. It's the law of attraction, which is the law of vibration. I'm vibrating at a certain level, and I'm going to attract certain things. And when I get on this certain frequency, and I'll talk more about this frequency and attraction, but when I get on this certain frequency, I'm going to start drawing and attracting the right person into my life. So I have to go through this healing. I have to go through this evolution, not on the outside. I have to go through an evolution on the inside. Yes, you've been going and working out. Yes, you've been working on all these things, but no, let's work on the inside more than on the outside, because the outside is going to draw a certain man as well. He's going to look at your body. He's going to see all these things. But what about the inside? When he gets to know you and you're getting to know him, this is when you're going from dating with grinding to dating with, I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I can just be who I am. I'm dating with grace. I want you to just type that down there. Type that. I'm dating with grace. I'm dating with grace. How did that feel? How did that sound? It sounds so much better than dating to grind. I'm dating grinding. This is why you see so many queens saying, man, this dating pool is messed up. This is why you see so many queens frustrated with dating. It's because, again, how can you date somebody and get to know somebody when it's the wrong people? When you continue to date and you're wanting the right person to come to you and they're not showing up. It's frustrating. It's aggravating. This is why we're going from dating with grinding to dating with grace. We're going to talk more about this. Thank you for joining me. If you on YouTube, go ahead and hit like, and if you like this video, hit subscribe. Thank you for joining my subscribing to this channel on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me. Share this on Instagram. Also, I am Queens Don't Settle in our Facebook group. Thank you for joining me as well. Remember, Queens Don't Settle. It's time to go from dating with grinding to dating with grace. Have a great day.